Okay, so this is going to be a little video with me riding 3 different bikes on the same trail in the Twin Buttes OHV area in San Angelo, Texas. Starting out with my Beta XTrainer. I just picked up about a month ago, and I just got new springs put in, the suspension springs for my weight. So this was first ride of the day, kind of a warm up on this little loop. Basically just a turn track. Something I didn't notice at the time of riding, but recording this part, but noticed later that I accidentally had my XTrainer in the softer map setting. You can see there's a little white light on the left handlebar. The white map, I guess you could call it, the little rain map. So one of the things to watch out for here, if you ever go to the Twin Buttes OHV riding area, is there are cattle loose on, I guess, just about any part of the property. So something to be mindful of. Yeah, from this part of the track on, it's a little bit faster paced. Not as many turns, some straightaways. So it's a pretty good little course for testing out the bike and more of the sharper turning and stuff like that, some tighter stuff, and then getting some areas where you can kind of open the bike up a little bit. Like right here, pretty good size straightaway. Few little whoops. And the cross trainer with the suspension setup for my weight handled it no problem, going at a, like I say, I was going super fast, but I wasn't just puttering it around. So this was just like a little warm-up we did in the morning. We went out and rode some. I was on the XTrainer, my buddy was on his 390 beta. We came back after lunch, and he was on my XTrainer behind me, and I'm riding my 450L now. I just wanted to test the 450L on this same course. I'd never rode my 450L out here. Now I've got a pretty worn out rear tire on my 450L right now, and the front tire is a Tusky Sport, and it's really good for on the street. I mean, compared to another knobby, but I don't have a whole lot of confidence in that front tire, so I'm going to be changing it out. I've got a Kenda Trackmaster on the back, which is pretty well worn out. I've got a Tusky Sport to put on the back, and the Tusky Sport is a good tire, dual sport tire on the back. And the front tire is good if you're not going to really be getting in the dirt much, but I don't know. It's not confidence inspiring in the dirt for me, especially sand. But I do use my CRF 450L for a bit of commuting, so it's got to be something that's going to handle, have better mileage than a really soft. Oh, stalled it right there.
Yeah, one way you stop it is to stall it. Yeah. I think this, not just the front tire, but my back tire is about worn out. So, yeah, I'm not getting the braking that I expect to get, you know what I mean?
And so we had our cardos set up, and we're talking at this point. In the morning we didn't. And so, yeah, it's something I'd noticed. I'd hit the brakes, and especially trying to use the rear brake, and it not really having a lot of grip to slow the bike down much when I'm locking up the rear tire, because the tire is almost bald.
And I'm on the SUV now.
Yeah, right before then my friend was comparing my riding the XTrainer, saying it felt like a little little sports car. In comparison, the 450L feels like an SUV. It's just much more of a handful than the XTrainer. And the tight stuff, when it opens up though, that bike is hard to beat, I think, especially for a dual sport.
Like the ass end of my bike was shaking all over the place back there. I finally could attract somebody, huh? I don't know why. This bike is so much more work. I think we're almost to the point where this bike is going to shine though. Up here. Hi, Nara. Man. It's accelerating better than it's stopping right now.
So one thing I've yet to do for my 450L is actually get springs for my weight. Actually, I have the springs, but I have not installed them yet. So that's going to be coming up real soon. So I'm really looking forward to getting springs set up for my weight. I just hit a vine that went across my neck and left a pretty good mark there for a couple days. Alright, and here I am riding my buddy's 390 Race Edition. Now, for my 450L, I have the Seat Concepts Comfort Seat Low. That way I can actually ride that bike. I'm about 5'10 and a half, but I've got the Fred Flintstone body where I've got a long torso and short legs, so I have a really hard time getting on and riding tall bikes. So I got the Comfort Low seat on my 450L, and with that, it makes it to where I can tiptoe on both sides. I get help on this 390 Race Edition. I can't touch tiptoe down. I can tiptoe on one side, but then the other side can't touch. So I'm very reluctant to even test ride his bike, knowing that. So I didn't have a lot of confidence in riding it. I've rode it before. I'm back at the course we usually ride at home, but yeah, that's one of the reasons why I got an XTrainer over getting like a Beta 300RR. I wanted the two-stroke. I like the 300RR, but getting on and getting off, I didn't want to lower a bike and lose ground clearance, and the XTrainer is already a shorter bike that has the same ground clearance as the 300RR, so I figured I'd just get an XTrainer, and it fits me better. I can get on it, off it easily, and if I ever want that additional power hit, like the 300RR, I can get a 300RR's pipe and maybe do some stuff with the power valve and unleash the power a bit more. But right now I'm enjoying the XTrainer as is. I don't spend that much time in the top end anyway, so, and it's got plenty of low and mid-range power, torque. So this 390 is more of a comparison to my CRF 450L. My 450L has the ergonomics that are better set up for me. Now, one concern I do have when I put the springs in my 450L, it's not going to sag down as much, and then I'm going to lose some of that capability of touching my feet to the ground. But it'll should improve its handling. Not that I think it's bad already. I think it's great in the open stuff. And the sand whoops and stuff.
You were asking who maintains these trails. I would say no one. We're doing trail maintenance by riding them.
I don't think there's a lot of power difference between my 450 and this 390. Not a whole lot you can tell and feel. If I was any faster on my 450L out here than I was on the 390, it's more because I just feel more comfortable on it. And it's my own bike. You know, I'll take more risk with my own bike than I will with a friend's bike. The 390 is a bit lighter than the 450L, and being that the power is about the same, I think it'd be a decent replacement for it. But even the beta dealer did tell me, I mentioned something about it, and he's like, if you use your 450L as a light adventure bike and with more road miles, he doesn't think the 390 would be able to hold up to that kind of usage as much as the 450L. So anyway, I had fun riding the 390, my 450L, and the XTrainer out there. Here, let's kind of sum up the difference here between the 390 and the 450L.
I don't know if I had the tires right on my 450. I don't know there'd be that much difference in it. The suspension was better, but once I get my 450 set up, which I got the springs for it now, yeah. I don't know, we'll have to see. Jeez Louise, man.
Thanks for watching.
Here's your